The smoking gun evidence that the right knows this, AB, is Fox News' decision not to carry it. And if you look at the way Fox News carried Trump's water, it was by smearing Colonel Vindman. It was by smearing Marie Yovanovitch. It was by smearing any government official who spoke up on the side of the rule of law and the truth. The challenge, I won't call it a challenge, but the sort of fly in the ointment for the Trump side here is that all the witnesses will be deep Trump insiders, and all the testimony will be on tape and in text. It's in their own words how they tried to politicize an election and overthrow the U.S. government.
Right. I think Trump will just continue to lie about it in all his, fundraising requests that he sends out and any interviews that he gives. But this puts every Republican candidate, Nicole, on defense. You can't say I'm not a member of the Proud Boys. I wasn't Mark Meadows in the White House on that day. I don't know how it got all, so far out of hand. And have been silent all of these months when all of the revelations that we already know have been divulged, that have been deranged and shocking and dangerous before the hearings have even started. They have been silent, and they are complicit in their silence. Kevin McCarthy, unless something crazy happens and Trump stops him from becoming speaker, if Democrats lose the House, will be the third in line for the presidency and has lied about his conversation in which he told colleagues he believed the president needed to resign immediately because he had abused his power, incited the riot, and Kevin McCarthy was there to protect his oath to the Constitution. If he will lie about that, he will lie about anything. Democrats can talk about this to voters. Ask your Republican congressman, ask my Republican challenger, what are they going to do with the power once they get in, when they have abetted and defended in their silence insurrectionists? Are they not insurrectionists? They have to go straight to the heart of this. Dancing around it is a waste of time. Yes, people care about inflation and gas prices, but they can talk about this too. And they owe it, Democrats owe this to the body that they serve, to their own oath to the Constitution, to talk about the fact that if you house and harbor insurrectionists, if you lie for them, you don't deserve to hold power.
Tim, what is your sense of, I think the story about Washington is sort of its intractable information silos and echo chambers, but we don't know what we don't know about how roadblock coverage over the course of a month and another report to come out in the fall. We don't know with whom that lands and how it will land among independent voters.
I think that's exactly right, Nicole. And that's why I think that if I was advising the Democrats, I would caution them against worrying about, how is what we're doing today going to impact the midterms in the January 6th committee? And I would look bigger than that. The Democrats need to make a broad, and Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, along with the Democrats, need to make a broad case to the country and remind them about what really happened last year. This was orders of magnitude worse than Watergate. You know about Watergate, the history books. This blows Watergate out of the water. And this was a president literally trying to prevent his successor from entering power, using violence, Capitol being stormed. And I think that they just need to focus on that big picture, and hopefully it will accrue to them politically. We don't know, what a month's impact are going to have on this. But I think that also extends to, we don't know what the midterms are going to look like. We don't know what inflation and economy is going to look like in October. So by gaming this out and by spending time worrying about people on pundit panels like this one are going to say the next day, I think is missing the forest for the trees. And I think they really just need to make the best case they can to show just the magnitude of the threat that Donald Trump posed and just the seriousness and the gravity of what we all experienced last year through the voices of people that experienced it.